Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Cairo, aka Brandon Ferguson, and I am not new to YouTube. I started a channel back in 2018 called The Ferg. I have like a thing over there which is like a plaque I made when I was very young. Now I'm 18, now I've grown, now I'm Cairo. And I don't think any of you know my channel, anyone who's new. So, what better way to get interested into me than to take a personality test, such as this? And, I've taken it before, but I felt discouraged by it because hold on. I got, sports. Is there a way to see it? Anyways, oh yeah, personality types. So I got this guy here, right? And I was fine with that. But then right after I take the test again, I get this guy. Literally 3 letters off. I'm like, brother, what the hell? Why? And so I'm here today just trying to take the test. I usually am biased whenever I take these tests. I think a certain way and I proceed to completely skewer my results, but I'm trying to show you guys who I am. So let's get into it. Oh, yeah, wait. So, just in case any of you fuckers can't take just me taking a test, here you go. So anyways, you regularly meet new friends. No, I usually stay around like a close group of people, mostly. Just, but I have like a freakish way of like making friends whenever I can. Like people have said I'm an interesting person in that sense, so I don't know. Maybe I am able to regularly meet new friends. Right now, it's not, though. You spend a lot of free time exploring various random topics that pique your interest. Yeah, yeah, I would say I do, because, like, I'm interested in a lot of shit, and it's not like I can't choose what to do, but mostly I'm just interested in, like, anything. Sorry. Seeing other people cry can easily make you want to cry too. Uh, like, kinda. I'm not like dying because somebody's crying, but I'm like, you get like a little tear to your eye sometimes. You often make a backup plan for a backup plan. I would say I do. Like, if I'm looking into the future, I'm trying to make a plan for something, then I'm obviously going to think, like, okay, so this is happening here, but what happens if that doesn't work? This, then that. Yeah, like, I would probably say I'm very I don't know what the word is, like planner-esque. You usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. See, I would probably go with here, but recently I don't know, I've not been getting good sleep, so maybe I'm having like anxiety attacks, maybe? So I'm not sure about that. At social events, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people and mostly talk to the ones you already know. But that's boring. Why would that's really boring. You know what I mean? Like if I'm constantly talking with the same people, I'm just clinging on to them. Like you're not really gonna have fun. You just go up to someone, just talk to them. It's a lot more fun, a lot more energized. You don't know what's gonna happen after. It's really fun. Anyways, you prefer to completely finish one project before starting another. Yeah, I definitely know how to work very well. Like, I'm very organized in that sense. Like, I'm able to get anything done. Anything that's in front of me, just not there. You are very sentimental. I must say no, I'm not. I don't get stuck up on the past. Sometimes it has to be like a very specific time. But if I notice something I did in the past, like I don't know, like a TV show, right? I would probably be like, "Oh yeah, I used to watch that," and then infuse myself over it. But I'm not like I'm not like that all the time. Some things have to go. Some things just won't stay forever. Some things you will never even see in your lifetime. You know? Yeah. You like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists. Yeah, yeah. When I'm doing schoolwork specifically, I just make like a rough list of what I'm doing, and then I refine it in some way, like get the system rolling. Even a mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities. I'm gonna say a little bit, but more or so, I just get angry at myself. I'm just like, I'm not like doubting my ability. I think I'm fully aware of what my ability could be, but it's like I I just don't like that I'm making a mistake. That's it. Like it's not like my entire skills in jeopardy. I just think I could do better in that case. You feel comfortable just walking up to anyone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. Yeah, yeah, I'll say that. Like I'm able to pair well with basically anyone. Honestly, I have that kind of like anyone could be my friend type thing. You're not too interested in discussing various interpretations of and analysts of creative works. I feel like some things you do have to judge though. Like you have to be oh, this contemporary art where you just like splash a bunch of you splash a bunch of colors everywhere. You have to apparently like that means something to someone. It's like why is that? Why would you say that's the case? Why would you say like all right, this work here it means something when it's like not really. You just gotta find a reason, you know? Uh, you're inclined to follow your head than your heart. Yeah, yep, pretty much. I don't guide myself based on my feelings. Like, I'm always someone who's just like thinking about what they're doing before, like, like any decision, like big life, like what I'm gonna do with my work and stuff like that. Definitely, like, headed. You usually prefer just doing what you want at any given moment instead of having a daily routine. No, no, I feel like I would prefer like a something that stays constant, you know? Something that's like this I've been doing for multiple days, let me do it again today. Instead of like let me just go parkour even though I never did it in my life. You know? You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. No, I think I like when people like me, honestly, but I can deal with if someone didn't like me. You enjoy participating in group it it really depends on the people in it. Like you just like during school, like I am constantly trying to get work done, trying to get everything. I treat school kind of like a job in that sense. But people are not as efficient, let's say that. Like they don't want to do the hard work and they just slack around. So it really makes me angry when people do that. So I have to give it that. I can't say I like it because of that. You like books and movies that make you come up with your own interpretation of the ending. Ooh, you know what? I read a book called Twisted. For- I can't remember what the author's name is, but it's basically this book where this guy gets accused of sexual assault for this woman, and it just ends like with them literally interrogating the guy, with them literally being like, yep, you're going to jail, ha ha ha, and then they're just done. And it does actually make you wonder, why are they doing that? Maybe most likely what's happened to them? Will he ever get out of jail? Will he do anything else? So I think I like it, honestly. Your happiness comes more from helping others accomplish things than your own accomplish. No, I think I'm one of those people who just want to step over people. Like I get kind of, in some way, angry whenever I'm below someone to a marginal degree. Like I'm not looking up to LeBron James and saying oh, I'm the best basketball player, even though I've never really tried to play basketball that often. I for some reason I'm just com- comparing how I do to others and saying that I should be better than that person. Just subconsciously, you know? You're interested in so many things that you find it difficult to choose. Uh, I'll just say this. I definitely have my own, what I want to do type thing. So I don't know about that one. Uh, yeah. You're prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worse. No, 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 I don't think that way. I'm not thinking how is this gonna turn out badly? I think, how am I gonna succeed at this more? I have that growth mindset mentality. You avoid leadership roles in groups. I would say no. I would say I do like leading people. Like I said before, I'm doing all the work and shit, and people aren't really doing it. It just makes me angry because I'm trying. You're not, So let me get you on your ass and start doing stuff. You are definitely not an artist. See, I'd probably go here a while ago. Not really. I would probably say I'm lighter, but I'm definitely creative in that sense. You find that the world would be a better place if people relied on rationality and less on their feel. Definitely, dude. I feel like anytime people try to rationalize on social media, podcasts, whatever, they just sound like they're only going off their feels. Like, I feel this way. I feel inclined to say this. Oh, this is controversial. I feel like I should say this. Use your head for 1 minute. You know what I mean? I get the world is complicated and stuff, but that doesn't mean you should have a completely wrong opinion about something. Or an opinion that just is less favorable just because either you feel like it or you want attention. Pick your struggle, man. You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax. Yeah, yeah. But I do like relaxing a lot of the time. Jesus, 19th in the, what is that, Belgium? I didn't even know. I'm not watching this. Because, I'm just focused on this test. But 19th? Imagine that, dude. That's actually nuts. You enjoy watching people argue. Excused? No, no explanation there. You tend to avoid drawing attention to yourself. I would say I do a bit. I'm not someone who's trying to pop off and stuff, but I am someone who likes the attention of certain things. You know what I mean? If I'm making a joke, I want people to laugh at it. I want, like, if I make an important decision, I want people to think of me. I'm always thinking about the people whenever it comes to what I'm doing in a group, you know what I mean? Or just in front of people, right now, I wouldn't be staring at the camera, I would just be staring straight if I actually, if I was just taking this by myself, but I know that you're watching, hopefully, because every other video I make gets no views. Wonder why? I'm shit. But I just like the attention, but I'm not like in general, I'm not like focusing purely on that, you know what I mean? Especially in school, like I'm just trying to do the work, man. Your mood can change very quickly. No, I feel like I need like a beating. If I look like I change my mood very quickly, I think it's because I'm just playing around or something. You lose patience with people who are less of. Oh yeah, yeah, yes, yes. I am extremely like ruthless to people sometimes. You often end up doing things at the last possible moment. No, nope. I definitely wouldn't agree with that. You have always been fascinated by the question, what if anything happens after death? See, that's a trick question though. That's not an accurate question to ask because like you could be like completely out of it, but then you're like, "Oh, I've always been fascinated by death." Like, what if you just began doing that? Like what if you just began starting to think about philosophy and you're like, I love this stuff. I love thinking about the theoretical, you know, like am I supposed to say no? Am I supposed to disagree? See, I'll just go with current moment. I do like that question. I usually prefer to be around others than your own. Yeah, yeah, I don't. See, whenever I would sit in class, I would just be like, sat there doing like Minesweeper or something, and I would literally be like, "Oh my god, I'm having like a headache, dude." Being by myself, especially in those quiet rooms where like nobody's talking. Oh my god, it's awful. Like I always need something in the external world happening. I don't care if there's like a TV show or something. I need distraction. Maybe that's just me. Maybe my brain is wrong or something. But I just like it more when it's like louder. You know, you become bored or lose interest when you discussion. No, I kind of like those discussions. 'Cause I don't care what Kim Kardashian is doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care what she's doing. Like at all. But like if you're gonna talk about like the meaning of life, I'm just sat there like go on. like I don't I don't want to talk about the real stuff that happens because I also feel like if you're out of the loop on it, then you're just like out of it. You know what I mean? Like you can't go into the discussion. If it's talking about like Jessie broke up with her boyfriend, I ain't got no idea about that. But you know what I do know about? The abstractness of life. That is what I know. But yeah, I definitely like the theoretical more. Actually, I should probably go here if that's my point of view. You find it easy to empathize with people whose experiences are more to. See, I feel like I could definitely visualize it. Do I use it often though? No. Especially if I'm making like a quick decision. I'm not thinking about the people like that. Said earlier that he cares about the people a lot. But I feel like the difference between attention and caring about people and in general not caring about people, totally different things. Like, if this thing tells me I'm like a feeler, that's general, right? If I say I like the attention of it, that doesn't mean I'm a feeler. That probably means I'm like an extrovert or something. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Usually postpone finalizing decisions for as long as possible. Yeah, I do kind of overlook a bunch of stuff before I do it. But I feel like if you're just stuck in your own head, you know, like if you can't say what you wanna and be out in the world, like express it, then you're basically doing nothing, right? Like if you don't make a move in chess, like if you don't move that piece there, and you're just thinking about like, oh, what's better, what's better, what's better. You know, like you're not gonna really be doing good. Gotta kind of balance it, you know. You rarely second guess the choices you've made. I feel like compared to most people, I don't. So I'll probably say this. But I think this is the problem with this test. Like you kind of need. There's not like a specific personality where it's like, oh, I never think about second guess. Same with arguments. Like who listens to people argue and gossip and stuff like that out of pure joy? Well, gossip a little more like, but you know, there's not really a personality. Like if I get like, oh god, well, INFJ, I I don't have to fit into the mold of that personality because I think we're all done. I think with this, I've heard there's like cognitive functions or something where it's like the the layout of how your personality is based on like what function you favor or whatever. Like I don't think it's set in stone. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's set in stone. I think that in general that everyone's different and that everyone should have that respect, you know. Sorry, I'm going on tangent. After a long exhausting week, a lively social event is what you need. Like what? Like a night out at the bar, karaokeing. That sounds fun, honestly. Like I feel like I don't know. I would like I imagine myself just going out with the few friends I have. Like I'm just living my life out, you know? How did I just realized how did this Santa jump over the train cart? He doesn't have the boots. He shouldn't be able to do that. Anyways, you enjoy going. Oh, I did like the one I did go to, but I'm not like. I don't know. You know, because I feel like some things they just go too deep, and you have to go into like some sort of state or something. Again, like as I said earlier, if you're judging art, you gotta just find your own meaning. You know what I'm saying? You have often have a hard time understanding people's feelings. Yeah, yeah, I kind of do, but not that much. I do understand some people's feelings, but emotions don't come to me naturally. Now that I think, how did I get INFJ, by the way? You might ask me that. How did I get INFJ now that I'm realizing it? It has feeling. It has feeling. How did I get that? I swear to God, if I get imagine I get feeling again. Uh, you like to have a to-do list for? Ooh, I see. I've fallen out of the loop with it. Sometimes I can't do it, but I loved it. I don't know what the deal is with that, but I just love the fact that I was able to like have this list and just boop 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 boop. You know what I'm saying? Like you get everything done. Like it feels satisfying. You rarely feel insecure. Define insecure here because like I usually poke at my acne and just be like, oh, I need to get this spot off. You know what like? But most of the time, I'm confident in myself. I'll go this. I'll go. I think I am not. You avoid making phone calls. No, I prefer phone calls, dude. Honestly, cause you get kind of paranoid, don't you? Like you just sat there waiting for their response after you said something. It's like many things are going through your mind and stuff like that. Like what are they doing right now? What like it's basically impossible to tell what someone's doing. But if they're in a phone call, they could just be like, "Yo, right now I'm making omelets or something." So that dog was suspended in midair. You often spend a lot of time trying to understand views that are very different from your own. I wouldn't say going out of my way. Wait, what? Where did I get going out of my way? Whatever. I'm not going out of my way to do it, but I definitely like when I do it. In your social circle, you're often one. Oh my god, yes. Literally always me. Like, half these MFers are so introverted in some way. You know what I mean? Like, there's like your average introvert, then there's introvert, where there's just like not trying to talk to you. You're literally their friend, and you're just like, oh, I'm just gonna hang out with myself. I had friends who also like leave like a party or something while we're playing a game. Be like, yo, I'm just gonna play this other game. Like, bro, involve me! It's not like you have to go by yourself. Also, if I don't get extroverted on this test, that's gonna be nuts. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is get back on. Yeah, I'll go with here. Sometimes you just have to like lay off the brakes. You are still bothered by mistakes you made along. Okay, this one I'm just gonna say straight up no. The reason for it though is I'm more like closer to the present type of person when judging my mistakes. You know, like I'm not thinking about what I did like when I was 5 years old. That I don't understand. But like if I recently made a mistake and I just constantly think about that for a teeny bit, then I'll just blank it. Like there's no sight of it coming out of here. Also, don't mind the vacuum. There's like a vacuum going in the background. Great YouTuber, by the way. I need to get those acoustic panels. Like, the wall here doesn't look that good, honestly. You rarely contemplate the reason for human existence and meaning. Oh yeah, I do. No, I don't. I don't. Your emotions control you more than you control. Oh no, I am very good at holding my emotions in. Sometimes you do have to be like, okay, I am feeling this way, but like, I I don't let it out unless I feel it's appropriate. You know what I'm saying? You take great care not to make people look bad, even though it's their fault. No, that's just a constant. That's not gonna change anytime soon. If you guys see me in a multiplayer game, I'm just yelling at people. That, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? You know, like that's that. You know, it's probably my personality. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized and consistent effort. Definitely not. Okay, the thing is with me, I am spontaneous in some way. Like I could see how my friends would say like, "Oh, I'm a very spontaneous person." I am. I do get that. Like I was literally pointing at the wall, saying like, you know, I need to get some acoustic panel. Like that could be me being spontaneous and all, but you know, work style. Like I definitely am not spontaneous there. Like I don't know. Maybe you have like a different personality for each. Maybe they need to add that. Maybe they need to add like, oh, this could be your school personality, or this could be your general work personality. This is your general personality. Like that. Wouldn't that be so much better? When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it would take for you to feel no. Just straight on no. You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. No. No. See, I'm definitely able to work by myself, as I said earlier, but you know, I don't prefer it. Like I prefer there to be noise again. Like as I said prior. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions. Oh, no, 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 no. That is life. That is life as its essence, is thinking about life. I thought about this earlier. Like, why were we born as humans? And we are like sentient. We are able to form the landscape around us to make these like sky defining things, like these buildings on the subway surfer. And yet we're not gonna ask what our life is about. We just live it like an animal, you know what I mean? So I definitely think thinking philosophically is so much more superior than just like blankly living life to like a basic plain state, you know? You feel more drawn to places busy. Oh, nah, I prefer no. I like busy places, but I don't like when like you're in a quiet area and then it just like sudden uh noise and stuff. Like I was hanging out outside. It was very quiet, and for some reason our neighbor decided that. By the way, this was at like 11 a.m. What time is it now? 7:09, and he was revving up his motorcycle engine. Like that's not very annoying. You know what I mean? But we have like a big gate behind, uh, between us, so I can't just be like go up to him and say, "Hey, bro, can you stop?" I have to yell it, and then even then, I really can't do anything about it. You know at first glance how someone is feeling. I would say so. Yeah, I could say that. Wait, final stretch? Yeah, final stretch, I think. You often feel overwhelmed. Not, no, I feel like I'm able to go through life pretty smoothly, to say. You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps. What do you mean by that? Like things? I guess. Like, I'm always by the book in that sense. Like I'm always trying to like, how did they do this? Like step by step by step, you know? I want to completely copy them. Who knows? Maybe I'll be a Mr. Beast YouTuber. Also, if you're asking what my content's gonna be, maybe gameplay, maybe just chatting or something. I stream on Twitch, so I'll have it in the description for you guys if you want to watch, but I don't know if I'm gonna be regularly streaming. But I did stream Overwatch, and you could see clips for that. So just saying, like, what was I? What was I talking about? This is the problem. This right here. That's the problem. You were very intrigued by things labeled as controversial. No, no. Nothing more to be said. You would pass along a good opportunity if you knew someone else needed it more. See, this is a trap. This is a YouTube trap. If I don't say I like giving to people, they're just gonna be angry. But I definitely would. I would. I help people with certain concepts if they don't understand it, like math. I'm very good at it. A lot of people aren't. So, gotta help them figure it out, you know? You struggle with deadlines. Never. And you feel always gotta be confident. So, I'm, I wonder. Well, I don't know what type I got. You know what I mean? Like, I don't. Isn't it weird? Like, you can't see it from here, but some of them are men, some of them are women. I'm like very curious why that's the case, you know what I mean? And why they decided like I remember INFJ is a male. He's a wise guy or something. So like I'm curious why. What if a personality? has like a larger female demographic, but it's represented by a guy. You know what I mean? Like that. Anyways, drum roll. ENTJA. Commander. See, that's close to the. Oh god, what was it? Wait, where? Oh god, no, no. Okay, didn't. You. One letter off, guys. But commanders are bold, imaginative, and strong-willed, always finding a way to make of or making one. I can't say anything about that, honestly. 70% extroverted. Extroverted individuals readily enjoy group activities and value social interaction. Yeah, I agree. I agree with this. Like, I'm definitely an outward person. Because I rarely go into my head. Like, unless I need to, I'm never here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always outside of myself. If that makes any sense, you know what I mean? Oh, also 70% intuitive. Intuitive individuals are very imaginative, open-minded, and curious. They value originality and focus on hidden meanings and distant plots. Again, agreed. I definitely agree with it. Like, I think I'm always in the future, if that makes any sense. Like, I constantly think about it. 64% thinking. Thinking individuals focus on objectivity and rationality, often dismissing emotions in favor of logic. They tend to see efficiency as more. Okay, I have a little gripe with this one. I don't think it's I don't think it's the thinking, but like acting like I just completely ignore my emotions and just don't tackle them. Like that doesn't make any sense. Also, I do like social harmony. I like keeping everyone together and in the group, focusing on what they do. But I'm not like I don't know. Maybe whatever. Anyways, I do agree with it still. I definitely probably efficient. Definitely way more logical than I should be. More harsh if that like oh good. 83% judging. Jesus Christ. Judging individuals are decisive, thorough, and highly organized. They value clarity, predictability, and prefer closure. Yeah, yeah, I see why I got 83% on this one. I definitely am organized. But like that much when I think that my friends constantly think I'm spontaneous in some way? That's surprising, actually. And then 76% assertive. Assertive individuals are self-assured. Yeah, pretty much. Like whenever we're ready to take a test, I always tell my friends. Like they're always like, "Oh, I'm so worried about my test." No, be confident. Always be confident. If you let yourself fall into the mindset that you can't do it, chances are you're not gonna do it. Or you're gonna do what you're saying you are, not what you want, not the surprise that you wished for. You know? So, yeah. That's my personality, guys. Oh, yeah, wait. So, I'm not gonna read all this. I don't care enough to. I don't edit. I'm not gonna edit my videos quite yet. But mostly I'm focused on these guys. Commanders you may know. I see a lot of YouTubers do that. Oh, yeah, the video ended. But Steve Jobs? Oh, I love FDR. What? um, I don't know. I don't see Whoopi Goldberg a lot, but I don't know why. She gives off the feeling like she's a feeler, if that makes any sense. Like, she's not like me in that sense. Uh, okay, people I don't know. Francis Underwood. Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to end the video here. I I don't know what I'm gonna upload next, honestly. Like I'm not trying to like try hard this because I know some people don't watch my videos per se. So do off this information if you will. Just know I'm gonna be trying to make more content, coming back to YouTube after years of not being on the site. Uh, go go follow my Twitch at at the description down below. I keep wanting to say the name. It's gonna be annoying if I do. So follow him there. Make sure to like and subscribe if you actually like the content so far. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.